Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Friday. It is the 24th of November 2023. Another overcast day in New York. I can hardly believe it. I hope you can hear the sarcasm in my voice. But so we got the generator running right now. Definitely not getting enough sunshine. Puppies are out, the chickens are out. Anyhow, so it is that time of year. Need to be preparing for winter, especially if you're in the Northeast. You definitely got to get yourselves squared away and ready to go. So one of the things that I wanted to go over, so before we jump into anything else, I just wanted to let everybody know I will not be live streaming tonight. I will put a video up at 7, so you will see that video at 7, but I will not be live streaming tonight, and so just putting that out there so you guys know ahead of time here. So just letting everybody know. I just want to spend more time with my family, and so that's what I'm going to focus on while I'm here. And so, alright, let us take a look. What we're going to talk about today, folks, let me get this organized here a little bit. I had certain things that I wanted to make sure that I brought with me on the trip. Alright, so just for those of you that know too, never carry a billy club or anything like that in your car. Get yourself a nice and aluminum bat. They are not illegal. You can have a baseball bat in your vehicle, and if you get pulled over and they say, why do you have a baseball bat in your vehicle? Because I go to the batting cages and I like to hit balls and I like to use my own bat. That's all you got to tell them, because other than that, there's nothing they can do actually. So what we're going to look at here, I'm going to pull this out so that we can go over this. Now I keep a decent supply of things in the truck just because I want to make sure that if I ever got stuck on the road, well, let's go over this a little bit here as well. If I get stuck on the road, that I have some things that I can utilize. Wool socks, super important, okay? Definitely need to have wool socks. Your first aid kit, always carry a first aid kit with me. Extra pair of boots, because you never know. Now under here, let me pull this out so you guys can see it. This here, survival waterproof, it's like a 3-day survival bag. You can get these at Walmart. Good thing to have. It's got food and everything you need. It's just good extra thing to have that way. I have extra gloves that way, regular gloves that I can utilize, ski mask type of thing, so you can protect your face if it's blizzard or whatnot. A wool blanket, right? I have a set of long johns underneath here. I have a tarp right here. So I keep a lot of stuff. I have rope that I keep in here as well. Bungee cords are here. Hella's leash if I need to have that, because she's generally with me wherever I go. So yeah, so that's part of what I keep in the truck. Now again, I think it's important to have different things there available to you. One of the things also, there's fresh water, okay? So, but that water don't look so fresh. No, it does not. Okay, well that's going to have to get changed out. See, so this is what we're talking about. You need to go through your stuff at least twice a year to see what's there, what's available, what you have, so that you are, excuse me, in a position to be able to update things that need to be updating, like that water. That would be very wasteful to have that there, and have something that I definitely would not want to drink in an emergency situation. So I will have to change that out. Another thing that I like to keep on hand is a pair of binoculars. You can scope out the dangers ahead, and I think that's an important thing to have. Now, with your bug out bag, okay, so let's take a look at this puppy. What I always have on my bug out bag, always have a canteen, extra paracord, so I got a couple on that side. I think I just got the 2 over there. I got a med kit, got some other stuff here, but in this bag, which I keep relatively light, like here's one of the things in here, granola bars, you know, sweet and salty granola. Those things there, I try to keep food that I can eat as I go. As I'm walking, being able to have that food available to me, so I don't have to stop, I don't have to cook something up, I can just eat as I'm hiking. I think that's real important to have that type of thing. When you're going over what's in your bag, you know, it's if you're from summer to winter, you want to make sure you have more of your cold weather gear in your bug out bag. All right, so let's take a look here. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to set you down. All right. So what do we got here? We got some oatmeal, right? I like oatmeal, instant oatmeal. You just got to have some hot water. Crackers, nice to have. All right. A head net for the bugs if it's that time of year. More long johns in here. I try to keep this light. I got just some camo that I can wear. I got tea lights here for that. There's, you know, like I said, well, here's some matches. I mean, I have other matches here as well. I always have a lighter on me as well. So I try to keep that bag light as possible. I'm not going to pull everything out, but you definitely should be going through your bag, seeing what you have. You know, being able to stay warm is going to be really important. So I definitely recommend having long johns. Nice pair of long johns that you're comfortable in. Making sure, again, like I said, you got wool socks. I got the wool blanket. I also have the tarp underneath here that I would utilize as a shelter. You know, my 72-hour bag there that, like I said, you can get at Walmart. And like always, having that extra pair of boots is going to be hugely important in that situation. So those are just some ideas. Gives you a couple things to think about. Having first aid is going to be important as well. Making sure, like I said, with the canteen, it has the metal thing that it sits into, the metal cup, and that's what you can utilize over a fire to heat up everything that you need to heat up. So it's basically, you know, it's like having a pot to go. So, and then you heat that water up, throw your oatmeal in there, and then you got a nice little hot meal. So that is not a bad thing. Again, the importance of keeping the weight down. You're not going to want to be humping a lot of weight with you when you go. So what I would have to do, obviously that would go, right? I would have to look at everything else that I have, prioritize. But if I'm looking at all of this, right, and that I'm still not even close to 50 pounds. And that's the key. Keeping that weight down, something that you can handle, especially if you're not used to handling it. Because if you got a big old 50, 60 pound bug out bag, I guarantee you within the sight of a couple of miles, you're going to start shedding things out of that bug out bag. That, well, I don't need this or I don't need that. And, you know, like I said, if you've gone through your bag, prioritize what you need, make sure you have what you need to have, you're going to be in a lot better shape. All right? So anyway, guys, that is what I'm talking about. You can see the snow here now, I think. That it definitely is snowing. So it's like 30 degrees this morning here at the homestead. A lovely, lovely day. So remember, folks, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. We have to stop letting them divide us. They like to use race, they like to use religion, they like to use political affiliation. These are all tools to keep us fighting amongst each other. But if we can ever come together as human beings and say, you know what, no, this is enough. I'm not tolerating this anymore. All this nonsense that goes on, folks, will stop the moment that we stand up together and say, no more. Remember that, okay? So until that happens, it'll be the status quo. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's very important to tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one stopping you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? Set realistic goals, folks, and then set about to making them happen. That's all you got to do. If you do that, you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. Stay away from negative people that are going to tell you what you can accomplish, because again, you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. Have a great day, everybody. I will see you all later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.